Hey guys, hope you're doing well. So, I wanted to film this audio today for ages, but I had a very busy day today. I had six readings, and I love readings, as you know. Two of these were booked, and then four of them just happened today. And I can't say no to a reading because I just love making them. So, anyways, this is why I'm filming now. It's really late. I'm just getting ready for bed. So, what I wanted to talk about today is a bit about why it's necessary for you to change. Also, I want to talk about how to behave with, your crush or your potential, partner or your ex partner if you're still in contact, because this is something I get asked a lot, and I think that a lot of people struggle with that. And I have one more topic, and I think I'm going to start with that one first because it's the shortest. So basically, it's about it's something that also I get asked quite a lot, and that is because that's kind of like I'm kind of reading tarot here and there, and I can't read for myself, or when I read for myself, it's not accurate, or it doesn't have to be tarot. Some of you use pendulums and other stuff, and why isn't it accurate, and what is happening? So basically, when we're doing something for us, asking questions for ourselves, the thing is that all of us have some fears, have some anxieties, especially if there is some kind of a problem. Because usually we're gonna ask the cards or pendulums or whatever because we are having some sort of issue, and our anxieties, our insecurities, our fears, but also our desires will interfere with that. So the results we get might be, kind of under under our control in a way. So could be our fears coming out and our insecurities kind of pushing the results to be negative, or our desires pushing the result to be very positive because that's kind of what we want and what our energy is kind of just going for. So this is why it's always best to have somebody else do it for you, because when somebody else does it, they don't have the attachment that you do, and they don't have any like mixed feelings around the subject or any feelings at all around the subject, and it's just easier for them to receive clear messages. So I think that every single reader kind of try to do a reading for them at least a couple of times where they were just not understanding what the messages are. They were like confused, or maybe, they got a weird result that actually did not match anything. So that is why it's because, our energy will interfere with the reading, or, some other form we're using. So another thing is that maybe you're lacking the I don't want to say like the psychic gift, but we are all different, right? We all have spirit guides and we all receive messages in a way, but some are more prone to that. I'm not gonna say gifted, I'm gonna say some are more prone to that and some are less. Just like some people are better at painting and some people are not. Some people can't paint at all, and some are mediocre at it, and some are really great at it. So basically, this is another factor. You need to have this channel open where you can receive messages really clear, and not everybody unfortunately does. Also, another thing with stuff like tarot and other tools is that people kind of think if you learn the meanings of the cards that is enough, but absolutely not, because it's not about reading them in a mathematical or way where you just kind of read, oh, this card means that, because it needs to connect with everything, and it needs to come from somewhere. So you can call it intuition, you can call it spirit guides, but basically you need to receive a message. So that's another reason. Okay, now I really want to get into the topic I have prepared for today, and that is a little bit of the importance of changing ourselves, which means basically changing our energy, because we are energy. So when we change ourselves internally, our energy changes and our vibration changes. And that's going to be the topic. But first, I want to give some advice about for the people who are still in contact with their ex, or for the people who are just having a crush on somebody, who are dating somebody, who are in a situationship and want something more, or people, who just want something more from their friend, whatever the case may be, or even single people that are about to date or dating, and just general love advice basically, guys, is what I'm trying to say, how to behave. Okay, so a lot of people struggle with this. They don't know how to behave, and they kind of think they need to act something. And the thing is, the reason why, number one reason why well, not number one reason, but one of the reasons why we do vibrational work and we work on ourselves and on our triggers and the ways we react, is because quite often, if things don't go our way, we're gonna react inappropriately, and this is actually gonna sabotage our connection with someone. So, something doesn't go away, and then you just suddenly start acting passive aggressive, or you have, you make a little drama, or you kind of become avoidant, all sorts of things. And we want to stop that. And this is why it's very important for you to learn to be safe and secure on your own, and to know your value and your worth. And then you don't get triggered as easily, and you don't take everything so personally. Because when you do, it basically means you are very insecure and there is something that you need to fix and adjust. So that is one of the things that is very important to mention. Another thing is that people think they need to pretend they are like somebody else, or they need to pretend to like the same things, or they need to pretend to go along with something their ex wants because they think they will not get them back if they don't. Same with, crushes or any type of connection. So this is again also very, very wrong. So the ideal would be to be yourself, to just be yourself, guys. And by being yourself, I mean being your true, authentic self. I don't mean being this person you are maybe right now, the anxious person, the needy person, the person with insecurities. I mean, how be the way you are around your friends when you don't have that pressure, when you don't have those expectations, when you don't have that anxiety, that fear, all of the stuff that you might be feeling right now. The way you are with your best friend, the way you are maybe with your mother, with your brother, sister. Your real authentic self is what I'm talking about when I say be yourself. I mean that self, because that is who you are. It's not the person that is very much worried and anxious and, you know, passive aggressive. That is not who you truly are. So be that person you are around people that, you have no um issues with, I guess. So be your true, authentic self. That playful, funny, fun person, easygoing, fun, funny, honest, like that person. That's who you need to be around them. And that's it. It's not that hard, right? It's not that complicated. So I hope that is clear, and that's the answer to that question. And now, one more thing I really wanted to address was regarding that change that we are supposed to do within ourselves. And that change is basically about becoming safe and secure. That's it. And absolutely, everybody will be triggered again in their life, lots of times. And our core wounds will still, exist. So it's not like we're going to become safe and secure forever and we're not going to have a bad day and we're not going to slip. That's impossible. We're humans and we're always going to have bad days, and that's perfectly fine. That's totally okay, but we always need to continue our work and we always need to strive to be the best version of ourselves. And yes, the best version of ourselves will have a bad day sometimes, and that's fine because the best version of ourselves is human as well. So it's perfectly normal. So, why is it so important? It's very important because our energy, guys, as you know, others feel it. So, it's very important to change that energy so we could change somebody else's energy like that as well. So, when we change our energy, people start looking at us differently. They do. Have you noticed that, if somebody is extremely insecure and shy, other people will pick that up and they will not be as attracted to that person? And they could be the most gorgeous person ever. But if you have that person and then you have a person who may not be that gorgeous, just looking from social standards, everybody is gorgeous, equally gorgeous, in my opinion. But let's just say that this person is conventionally less beautiful than the first one, but this person is very confident, and that this person, and I don't mean like obnoxiously, I mean like truly safe and secure within themselves. That does not necessarily mean that this person thinks, oh, I'm the most beautiful person in the world. That's not what confidence is about at all. So this person is really safe and secure into who they are. So their energy, not their appearance. And this person will get so many suitors. This person will get so much attention, so much more than the other person. Why? Because their energy, their energy is just attractive, it's magnetic. So absolutely, your energy does matter. And this is why we change it, because unless we change it, our spell work can't fully work because we're going to be blocking it. Because, the person will think about us, will get the pushes from the spell, will want to come back, and then when they try to, they will just feel that ick coming from us, the ick. Because we'll be like needy and desperate, and that's icky, isn't it? Imagine if somebody was needy and desperate towards you, you would get the ick. It's just natural that this type of energy gives us the ick. So that needs to change for that purpose. But another reason is our energy is basically kind of, it is sort of, the energy of other people towards us does depend on our energy. So have you maybe noticed how one person can in their lifetime have several partners and they will not, treat any of them in the same way, because every each partner will have different energy, and their energy is going to depend on their energy, it's going to depend how this person will treat them. So you can actually, when you change your energy, you can get better treatment, guys. And when you set your boundaries, this is very important, you can get way more respect than when you actually just go with anything somebody wants, even though you don't want it. That's like not something that's energetically attractive, because behind it is not, it's not coming from the safe and secure place, it's coming from needy place, because you are actually lowering your standards just so you can be loved and just so you can keep that person, and that is not the way to go. Having boundaries is actually attractive, believe it or not. It is, and other people are going to respect it. So, guys, I hope this was helpful. If anybody has any more questions, I'll be very happy to answer all of them. I hope you had a lovely day. It's raining here, but it is what it is, you know. Anyways, I love you guys so much, and bye.